Good morning, how are you, Tro? Next stage, Slaven Belupo. This is the reality for us. We have ended the last year and started the new year very good. With this match, we had postponed against Istra, not a single match, a derby for us, very important for our fans, and we feel this kind of games the same. And I'm very happy to have this very good comeback to the competition, to the official competition. So now we have to focus in the next stage, that is Slaven. The threat in this kind of games at the beginning of the season after the internal break, the winter's break, sorry, is that you don't have so many information about the teams. They are all in preparation. Transfers market is open. There are many operations, teams that have the possibility to bring new players. Players have the possibility to go to different clubs, so the information about this is not clear 100%. Teams are working privacy, so it's difficult to prepare these matches if a team is changing something in their structure about players and about tactics. But we are ready to face any situation because we trust our players, we trust our model, and we feel ready to play against every opponent.
Thank you, Coach.
Good morning.
Morning.
Rijeka goes into this round from the third position. It's a kind of psychological relief when you don't see that Rijeka is on sixth or seventh position.
I said about table the same. The important one is the last one, because it's the end. Everything happened during the way is provisional. Of course, the higher you are, the more possibilities you have to finish higher in the table at the end of the season. This is clear. If you are during all the season down the table, hardly difficult you are going to be able to finish top the table. So this is important. But I think that we are scaling places because the team is doing a very good job. So at the end, you get the reward that you deserve according to the work you have done during the whole season.
Few words about Slaven Belupo.
No, it's a team that, like always in Croatian league, they have clear patterns. They have very good team spirit. They have players that they can make the difference. Dangerous players, especially in the final third. We play against them in the last match, and we draw. We know how that is difficult match. All the teams now they come from the break, and we can expect new things. We can expect new players. So we have to be ready, paying attention and focusing in our patterns, in our model, to be very, very serious, very compact, and competing at a high level to overcome our opponent.
Situation with players, is everybody ready?
We have still the issue with Tony Fruk, and I think Juric, he will be ready for the list in this match.
Niko Jankovic?
Yeah, like every other.
What was the reason for Niko Jankovic not to be even on the bench in the last match?
I have 30 players, so I have to coaches. When you have the list of 23 and you have over 23, we have to make decisions. So that's all.
New players are, I suppose, raising the level of their form. Is it a possibility that one of them will start tomorrow?
We are thinking about, yeah, we are thinking about. They come from a period that they have been without training, properly training, more than a month, the most of them. But now especially some of them, they are training from early when we start the preparation. So we are analyzing the data every week, and we are talking to them, how they are feeling. There is the possibility that one or some of them, they start in the first 11. Today we will make the last training and we will prepare the decision for tomorrow.
Regardless of who will play, you continued playing like you played in the finish before the winter break. Clear identity to the team, and what is very positive, opponents find it very hard to even create changes. Very good defense.
We want to be a team that is solid in defense and dangerous in attack. So that's the way, balanced team. I like a lot of this concept of balance. We have been talking here in meetings with the players. You know that I am a big fan of cyclists, and for me the bicycle teach us. I name the bicycle like in a metaphor like the best psychology or the best mental assistant coach for the people. And bicycle means balance, so balance is very important for the people. This balance between emotions and knowledge is very important for the performance of the people. So we use this also with the players, and we want to be a balanced team, be very, very solid and compact in defense. We saw in the last match against Istra in a very difficult stadium against a tough opponent that they are doing the things very, very good. They are creating a lot of chances all the games. They are very difficult on possession. They are very difficult on transition. And we were able to reduce their capacity to create chances. So that means that the team is doing the job in defense good, being compact, but also we want to be dangerous in attack. And we overcome our opponent in the possession. We create many possessions in opponent's half, but we have to continue improving in the final third where we want to create better chances to score.
The great thing is that there is a gradual positive trend since first game. It took time for you to get to know the team, but now there is a steady positive trend, which is visible also on the table.
I understand that the main of the analysis about teams are all around results. So when you get good results, the point of view always is more positive than when you don't get good results in a consistent way. I understand this, but from professional analysis we do inside, we have to be out of the impact for results that many times has an emotional impact, and we have to go to the details that this data that they are key points in the process. So I cannot change my message. From the first week I am here, I am saying that I see the team improving every week. On the solid results that we are getting in the last period, in the last, I think, more than a month now, we have done a very, very good December with in terms of results, but this is the consequence of the work. But it's easy to say now when you have the result, but I am saying the same from the beginning because I see the players work every week, and even in the defeats that we have got and on the draws that we have got, I am seeing this positive line of the team.
We should mention fans, even in the away games, they were big support. 12th player, even in Pula, very loud, could be heard.
Very important, yeah, very important for us, and we feel this connection, the fans with the team, and this is all one of the main aspects in our motivation, to give back to the fans all they are giving to us. That is a lot. So especially in this kind of derbies that they are not a single match.
Your assistant, Mr. Munoz, knows Legbo very well. Which is his real position? Left back, full back, wing back?
His real position, like many players that we have, is polyvalent player. That we like this, but because give us the possibility to use players in different positions. As you know, we are using different tactics. We switch the shape of the team from one game to the other sometimes, and also during the game sometimes we make changes. For example, last match against Istra, we make with one change. We change more things than just one player for one player. We change the position of one player. Samuel came from one position to another. That these polyvalent profiles and roles give us these possibilities. So this is important for us. He can play in different positions. Lebo can play as a fullback, as a wingback, as a winger. He has also skills to play inside, not only in the wing. So can be an interesting, useful player for us.
So we can expect change of formation, playing with 2 in the back, 3 in the back also.
We are a dynamic team, and I like this also to avoid the complacency and the comfort zone. So we challenge the players. So I think also now we are with the market, the transfer market open. I said from the very first day, one of the main responsibilities I ask myself as a coach is to develop the players. So the clubs, they have the possibility to make good deals and good sales to earn money, because I understand these leagues where there is no big incomes from television rights, from TV rights, you need to find the money from where? From where? There is only two options: good transfers and performance in Europe. So I learned this last season in Slovenia. I was able to produce for my club the biggest transfer in the history of Slovenia, with Raúl Florut's transfer in 5,500,000, I think was at the end, but it was tough because I understand the reality for the class. Immediately they get a good offer, they feel the possibility to get this quick money. So as an example, Raúl had the club had an offer for Raúl at the beginning of the season, even without starting the league, during the previous of Europe. They got an offer for Arabic club in less than 1 million transfer. But it was good money for the club at that moment. But I talked to them and I talked to the player, and I said my feeling after watching in pre-season and the first week of training the player. My feeling with Raúl was that, knowing how I like to work in the development of the players, this player could reach a higher value. And I point at summer. Raúl can confirm this because I talked to him and to the club. Nearly 5 million, I think, you can have the value at the end of the season after 1 year working together. So that happened at the end. In winter now, that is a big threat for the stability for the squads and for us was the club got an offer from a German team in Bundesliga, first division. Serious work. Also for the player, good opportunity. 2.5 million. Just few days before we play the conference match like we are going to face now in these playoffs. And I know how it was because they came to me again. We have this offer, what we do? And I stopped there and I told you at the beginning of the season, I think the player, you can reach higher value. And also I talked to the player and say, you go now, it's tricky because you go now in the middle of the season. It's not easy for you to go from Olympia to first division team that they were struggling with the relegation. And you have, my feeling is that you have still more things to learn to be ready for this level. So they listen to me, but you know how the head of the player, you can imagine or you cannot imagine, I don't know, how the head of the player is thinking that he is losing maybe the big opportunity in his career. He listened to me, they reject this offer, but it was tough because during these days, for example, in this first match, we played against Borac Banja Luka, he got in 20 minutes red card. So this is also unbalanced for the head of the player because we are human beings and we have these emotions and you have this in your head. And at the end of the season, the player was more prepared to face this challenge, and now he's playing Champions League. I was watching this week Bayern Munich against Union Saint-Gilloise. I was watching his performance, and he's playing now in the highest level. So I'm very happy for him because he's a boy that he was hard worker, he was paying attention, and I feel very proud of this. This is one of the parts of my job that I like the most. Nobody paid for you for this, and for me, there is no money to pay this feeling. When you have this reward from the player that sends to you as a Christmas present his t-shirt signed from his new club in Champions League, without asking nothing. These kind of details, for me, are something that make my profession, that is very tough, marvelous.
When we talk about that, do you feel that Tony can reach a higher value if he stay till the summer?
To be honest, I didn't make a thinking about what is his value now. I don't know, but for sure he's a player with higher value, and my feeling now is that I can help him to improve. Now the figure of his value, it will be the market, the one that set the value, because that depends also. You can think that you have one value, but the value at the end comes from the offer you can get. But for sure, I think that Tony is a high value player. He has been the best player in the league for the last year, very well deserved, and I think he has range to improve. And I am watching him improving. He's been very consistent, not only on the ball, also he is improving a lot of the ball. That is something that for these kind of players, that they are offensive players, normally there is a lack in their performance because in some way they switch off many times when the team don't have the possession. But Tony is showing his commitment for Rijeka, and it's very hard. It's very hard because when a player in this level of performance start to have the sound around him that there will be big offer, you will be transferred to a big club, you will get a big salary. This is difficult for the balance. Again, we talk about balance of his head, but he's very stable. And my concern is to help him to improve. Till the moment he is here with us, to try to help him to improve, to be a better player every week, and to get a reward from this, because the team and the club is going to get big reward for his performance in terms of points and in terms of money in the moment that there will be a transfer.
Ako nemaš pitanje.